Alright, getting ready to grind the grains today for our other stout. We got 8 pounds of maris otter. That's what I had left, so that's what we're using. 1 pound of roasted barley, 2 pounds of flaked oats. We're going to use cluster hops, and I got the Y yeast Irish ale. So we're getting ready to grind the grains. I got the water going for the mash, so we'll get to it. Alright, I got that done. Got the grains ground, crushed. I'm ready to go. Like I said, this can be an Irish stout. Hopefully it'll be ready for St. Patrick's Day. I'll check on our mash water here. I'm about 58 right now, so 160. We're gonna mash in at 164. The Beersmith says 164.9 with 12.5 quarts of water. So got a little ways to go on our water temperature. As soon as that gets up to where we need it, we'll be back. Alright, go ahead and mash in here. Hopefully the water temperature's right. Got 10 pounds of grain altogether. don't want any dough balls here. Got a pretty thick mash here. Get her all stirred up good. Grains went out. I'm going to let this go for 75 minutes. See what we got for temperature here. Get the camera over here. We're getting about the middle there is 175 between 150 and 200. We're getting about 164, about right on the money there. So we're gonna let this go for 75 minutes, like I said, and then we'll be back. Alright, we're getting ready to boil off now until the grains run clear. I did add 8 ounces of chocolate malt, I forgot to say that earlier. So we got 8 pounds pale Maris Otter, 1 pound roasted barley, a half a pound of chocolate malt, and 2 pounds of flaked oats. So that's right. So I forgot to tell you about the chocolate malt. So we get ready to boil off now. I don't have anybody to run the camera for me today, so I can't really hold it up here and do this at the same time. Do this about 3 times probably, and it should be fine. It's already looking pretty good. This mash tun, it never takes very many times. I don't know why. Works out great though. This will be the last time. It's running pretty clear. Now we'll start to sparge. We're sparging with 4.85 gallons at I think it was 170 or 167, 168, 168 degree water. 4.85 gallons we're going to sparge with. So I'll save you that. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me do that whole thing. So. It's going to be a light Irish stout. It doesn't seem to be very black. I think a lot of that's due to the 8 pounds of Maris Otter. Probably should have used 6, but I had 8. If I would have used 6, I think it would have been a little darker with the barley. I think I over too much pale malt with the Maris Otter. I'm not sure. Somebody can comment on there. Let me know what they think. But it doesn't seem to be very dark. It's a brown, but it's just not a very dark black like I was expecting for a stout. And I did use half a pound of the English chocolate, like I said. I'll show you what I mean here. See if I can get this camera in this at the same time here. As you can see, it's not that dark. That's a brown at the most, I would say. Probably too much Maris Otter, I guess. Probably should use 6 pounds like I usually do for an Irish stout. And then I usually use 1 pound of roasted barley, but this time I used 8 pounds of Maris Otter, 1 pound of roasted barley, and a half a pound of chocolate malt. As you can see, it's very brown. I don't think it's going to be too black. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sparge this. My water temperature should be getting up there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shut that off. It's a little bit too hot right now. It's about 175, so I'm going to let that cool a little bit. And then we'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and sparge. And then I'll bring you back for the start of the boil. Okay, back here. Okay, we're back. Got the boil going here, starting. Just getting it ready. Not boiling yet. Finishing up our sparge here. I'm going to drain into my 5 gallon pot. The rest of it while I get that boiling. I don't know if that's a bad idea. I don't think it would be, but let me know if you guys think it is. Also enjoying a beer here. Dark Horse Crooked Tree. I bought a 6 barrel of it. I don't know if a lot of guys out there, you guys buying 6 barrels now? From some local breweries? This is a local brewery for me. I actually picked up Plead the 5th today, a 4-pack of it. Can't wait to try that. I had the smoked and everything out there. Great company. By the way, we're using 1.5 ounces of cluster hops today at 60 minutes, and that's it for the I'm actually using for the hop edition. That's it. I'm actually using a 5 gallon bucket today. I haven't done that in a long time. For a fermenter, I have 6 gallon glass carboys, and they're all full. So I got a mead in one of them, and all the other ones are all full of beer. So I got my oxygen stone in there with the sanitizer right now, getting ready. That's about it, I guess. I'm thinking about doing my first Homebrew Wednesday video this week. I hope I can get that done. I want to do that. I see SJ4 is going to do a contest this week, or coming up. I'd like to get involved in that. I don't know if I can, or if you got to be a member or something, but somebody will comment on it. I'm hoping maybe Clements will comment and let me know. But we'll be back in a minute when we start the boil. I also want to say this beer got a lot darker. I was worried about it being more brown. It seemed to be getting pretty close to being black. I guess we'll see all in the end. Guess we can't really tell yet, but definitely got darker as I did the sparge. So hopefully it'll be black. I want it to be black, but we'll see. Either way, I'm sure it's going to be good. Never really had a bad beer with that Maris Otter. It's a great grain. I seem to like it a lot. I don't know about other people, but I like the English style beers anyway, so. And IPAs obviously, but we'll see. Just trying to get to the boil here. Getting close to 180. And I'll be back for the first hop edition, and the last actually. 1.5 ounces of cluster today, and that's it. Alright, I'm back. I got her up to a boil here. I turned her down a little bit. I'm going to add the hops now. Like I said, we got 1.5 ounces of cluster hops for 60 minutes. Not that many hops. I'm not using my hop screen today. Shouldn't be a big deal, mostly with this beer. So there we go. Now we got 60 minutes of boil time, and then I'll be back to measure the gravity. See you then. Well, we got 10 minutes left in the boil, so we're going to add our wort flask tablet and get our wort chiller going here. I'll keep these hoses away from here the best you can. I have had one follow the pan and melt before. It was awesome. So like I said, we got 10 minutes left in the boil. Then we'll let it chill down, add our yeast, and that's about it. Alright, we got the beer down to about 68 right now. 68, 67, so we're going to go ahead and put it in our sanitized bucket. And we use Star San for that, so here we go. I'm checking the gravity here. Original gravity. Looks like we're going to be about 1.060. See if we can get this turned around where you can see it here. Still bouncing around, but there you go. There's a good shot. So that's where we ended up. Well, we got our 5 gallons of wort in here. Ready to add the yeast. I already did the oxygen. We got the Irish Ale. 1084. I'll go ahead and add that. I have to set the camera down. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I'm sure you've seen it plenty of times. Okay, well, hopefully a couple weeks here we'll be drinking some Irish Stout here, and it did turn out pretty black, as you noticed in the when I was checking the original gravity. I mean, that's pretty black. The light right up there to see if we can get that light behind it. We'll see. We'll wait till we put it in a glass, but smells good. Alright, well, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.